Oh, now I just need to make sure this is running correctly. Hello. Let me turn this down. Does this sound better? Yeah, I think it does. All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to play in legend mode for Mirror of Worlds so people know it is possible to get a zero death save file with no save states. So alright, here we go. Oh, that's way too loud. How does this sound? I just want to compare it to my voice. I'll just turn this slightly louder. Okay, I'm gonna restart it just so I can like read the story and everything. If you don't know, I heavily inspired this off A Link to the Past. So it says, a strange wizard arrived in Hyrule. He's been kidnapping the sages and sealing them in crystals. Princess Zelda is his latest victim. To punish her, he sealed off the castle and turned it into a dungeon. No one has been brave enough to try to save her until now. You must go and save her. And as you can see, heart containers are now replaced with pieces of heart. A lot of the items, they still just work the same as the original game. They just had reskins and renaming done to them to match A Link to the Past. A lot of the sprites should look closely similar to A Link to the Past. I tried my best to match it. Even like the hover boots looking like the Pegasus boots. The Book of Medora, for example. And there's the crystals. And based on whatever version you're playing on, there's different sprite art at the end right here. So for Legend mode, it's Link with a glint in his eye. Alright. Let's go. Alright guys. If you're wondering what I'm playing this on, I'm playing it with a GameCube controller on a hacked Wii. I'm gonna try my best to get the heart pieces as soon as they're possibly available, just so people, if they want to follow along, they can. Get strong as possible. And if you notice, a Tektite did a whole heart of damage. All the enemies do more damage in Legend mode, and there's more enemies in general in Legend mode. The rules of this challenge, though, is that you must have a zero death save file. Obviously, no save states. But, say for example, if I need to warp out of an area, Or if I'm going to die, it is totally fine to open this save menu like this and then save and quit before that happens. What I'm trying to show is that a zero death save file is possible. And I know it says warp zone. Warp zones are used either to warp you to a different direction, like a different spot when you exit the building or whatever cave you entered. I also use them as placeholders for things such as like if there's a path that's blocked by a burnable bush or like a pushable rock, I'll put a warp zone in there to show that the whole purpose of that cave is just so you can cross over into the area, not necessarily to find a secret. So there's burnable bushes you'll see later where it'll just say warp zone inside. The purpose of that is just what I said. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be difficult. The entrance room, I did this one thing with it though. I intentionally made there be a respawnable bomb that randomly spawns in here because it is very easy to run out of bombs. See like that. So if you're ever running low on bombs, just keep re-entering that room and bombs should respawn. GameCube D-pad feels so jank to use. It's all clunky. I like have to like let go a little sooner than I think. Just stop. Okay. And if you also notice, there's more black rooms, like when they're dark. I think in hero mode, I don't remember correctly if that's what I did, but I think hero mode, the dark rooms in this dungeon, or like a couple of them, you can still see the blocks and where they are, but in legend mode, they're just totally pitch black. Another heart piece. On bombs. There we go. It's so easy to run out on bomb with on. Excuse me. It's so easy to run out of bombs on legend mode. On hero mode and traveler mode, bombs are just everywhere. I feel like. There's a trick. If you stand in between those two statues, they stop firing. By the way, if you ever start seeing the game do this, it's because I'm mashing the select button. Like if you start to see the game look stuttery, it's a way to give yourself more reaction time. Trust me, some areas in Legend mode really benefit. But I'll do my best not to abuse it. I just want to explain what that is if you see it. What? There's a thing about the red bats. They always respawn the second you leave the room. This room right here can only be reached by entering a different portion of the dungeon. So you can see it, but can't reach it. And there's actually a funny technical trick I did to cause that to happen, because in the original Legend of Zelda, there's no way to have two entrances to the same dungeon. So what I ended up doing was just like naming level 4 and level 1 the exact same, because I was trying to have them have two. What I was trying to do was be like A Link to the Past, right? The first dungeon in Link to the Past is Hyrule Castle, but that's also the 4th dungeon because you have to go return back in there with all the pendants after you get the Master Sword. So I followed that same trend with this. There's so many little things like that where you'd probably not ever notice that it's inspired from A Link to the Past. Oh my gosh, these bat rooms. Yo, what's up? I'm trying to show that my own ROM hack is possible to beat without dying on legend mode. Funny thing, in legend mode, these green bats, if you have the green tunic, they do 16 hearts of damage. So basically, unless you have the blue tunic, you will just instantly die. My day's going pretty good. I got woken up early by my family because they were trying to play Dead by Daylight, and they live in like across those freaking United States. So my time zone's in California, and theirs is Eastern. Oh crap! Why'd I do that? I just don't want to lose 3 hearts. The blue bats do 3 hearts of damage on legend mode, and I need my health for this boss. I need to at least be able to take 1 hit. Oh crap! Yeah, I gotta restart. Maybe not. Let's see. I should have just restarted. Well, the purpose of this stream is to show that 0 death save file is possible. So if I die, I have to quit and lose all my progress. Just quit the game. Yeah, see what I mean? Those do 2 hearts of damage, so I've played other stuff like Dark Souls and whatnot. Like the last thing I think I streamed was some Street Fighter 6, but I don't usually stream that. I screwed myself over so bad and just wasted so much time. But yeah, if you're wondering what I'm playing, this is a full new ROM hack of Zelda 1 that I made. And I've been making it for probably 9 to 10 months, and I just finished it a few days ago. So it's on romhacking.net right now. RPGs and puzzle games. What kind of RPGs? Like action RPGs or turn-based? Dang, what am I doing, bro? Keep screwing myself over here. Okay. So you play Zelda 1 sometimes? Oh my gosh. I had to pause buffer. Yeah. The second I get this key, I am saving the game. I do not want to have to do this again. Let me at least save. I'll save the game that way. Oh, my name is the 3 Dude. It looks like sometimes that it says the Dude, and a lot of people mistake my name for the Dude, but it's the 3 Dude. Is your name uh a Fisa VTuber? Am I saying that wrong? A Fisa lady. Okay, I'll just call you that. The name actually came from a like it's like a long-running joke. My dad in the 90s. Oh no, I don't have a schedule. I just am streaming this because I'm trying to prove that my ROM hack is possible to get a zero death save file on with no save states. I don't stream daily, but like every so often I'll stream. Oh my gosh, I really did that. I don't usually like stream, but when I do, it's because I'm trying to show something or because I don't know. Probably just if I ever want like to have a record of something or proof of something, I'll record it. Like when I stream Street Fighter, I usually stream because my uncle is curious about my matches, or I was trying to get master mode with master rank with Chun Li, so I streamed that last like months ago. I was like probably 4 months ago. Dude, I need to stop doing that. But see how I die? If I die, I have to quit. Part of the rules. And I missed a heart piece. 1 to 2 days a week. So you do stream, okay. If you stream Zelda, I'll probably hop in. Uh, If I started streaming more often, I probably would. I feel like because I barely stream, it wouldn't be worth it. Oh, yeah, see, got this heart piece earlier, but it died and had to reset everything. This dungeon is probably the hardest dungeon in the game. I mean, if you could somehow show it, but probably not this second. I don't know how it would look. Oh crap. Well, let's keep that heart container. Oh, you make it on commission. Oh. So people like say, hey, I'll pay you to make this. And you're usually good at doing it. Oh crap. Why would I do that? Yeah, it's very difficult to do this with a GameCube controller. But I have to show that it's possible. Once I pass this first dungeon, I'll stop, Oh, my Discord, crap. I don't usually use Discord. I have a Discord, but it's so rare if I ever use it. I don't think I've used Discord in like probably 2 years. Like I said, like I barely stream, and when I do, it's just because I'm trying to show something. Yes, but it's a personal Instagram. I don't have. It's like it's not a hacking. It's not my alias Instagram. I probably should make an alias Instagram. Actually, I should make a three dude Instagram. Just post my stuff on it. No, sadly no. Oh my gosh, can I please not do something stupid this time? Yeah, I have to find my Discord again. I don't even have it installed on my phone anymore. I remember I joined some kind of like Smash Bros. What do you call it? Group? I think that's. I don't know if they're called groups, but it was some kind of group. Save actually. And I was getting like spam notifications all day at work because everybody was texting in that chat, and I was like, I cannot. I barely use it, so I just uninstalled it. Whoa, 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 this D-pad. What? I didn't even move left. No, it's not even that. It's just because it's my personal Instagram. I wouldn't send that. I don't even actually, honestly, because it's like I have my wife, my family, everyone's on my. I don't want to have my. I wouldn't send my personal Instagram. It's not even if you're a hacker. I don't think you're a hacker. I just didn't want to do that because it's personal. I just want privacy. Eh, Not screw up with this D-pad this time. I swear. Once I beat this dungeon, I swear I'm not gonna be dying this much. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna lock in and I'm gonna do it. I mean, I would say you could send it on my ROM hacking So like, if you go to romhacking.net, you can send me a DM, a PM, because that's more public. I'm more of a lurker on social media. I don't usually like post stuff. If I do post anything, it's like because I'm trying to show my stuff. Like for example, this I actually oh wait, maybe you can send it on Reddit? I don't know, because I have a Reddit. I just remember. I posted on Reddit this hack when I released it. So just somehow just put the 3dude underscore 3, I think. It might not have an underscore. But just put that on Reddit and then oh my gosh. This is so hard. I played on my when I beat it on legend mode before, I played this on my computer. So it was way easier to move. Using a GameCube controller D-pad feels very jank, but I guess I like the challenge, so I'll keep it like this. Right one. If that ever happens, it's because the enemies in the room are deemed as how do you say it? It's a secret enemy. There's like some kind of like ringleader thing. So if you beat like the enemy that the game perceives as the leader of all of the other enemies, it'll just kill everyone on screen. It's the 3dude, like just like how my name looks, or it's the 3dude underscore 3. It's one of those. This time I'm not gonna freaking fumble again. Kinda tired of fumbling this dungeon. This is just so much easier to do on computer. But I'm streaming this with a capture card because I feel like if I stream it on computer, someone would accuse me of like what do you call it? Some sort of cheating. So I was like, you know what? I'll just do it off the Wii on a capture card, and you can see in real time that I'm not doing anything. I don't know how one would, anyways, somehow cheat. All right, made it to the boss room. Crap. I'm gonna die. I survived. Oh my gosh, I'm so lucky. And then, some people can get confused when they see this room. Zelda's gone, go west of town for help. If you read the prologue, you learn that, this dungeon is actually Hyrule Castle, but it was cursed to turn into like a dungeon, right? And there was rumors that Zelda is trapped in this castle. So you get to the end of this castle, and you just learn that she's actually gone, so she's not here. The whole point of this was to go save her, but she's not even here. There we go. I should probably change the title of the stream. I shouldn't say zero death because I have died. I should say zero death save file. Okay. These, you can walk over them like this. But also, other way to leave that area. Now since we have the candle, I use the candle as like an item to halt progression. So you have to beat the first dungeon if you want to explore everywhere. But like I said at the start of the stream, this is a warp zone, and warp zones are just placeholders. Like, so because this is just to block the overworld, it's just like, oh, there's a tree, break it, and it's just a warp zone, so you're supposed to leave and then you can just continue over it. I'm gonna save though, because I just beat the first dungeon. I do not want to have to do that again. So, that's what I'm going to do. It's a secret, don't tell anyone, blah blah. Yeah, on what's it called? On legend mode, they only give you 10 rupees. And if you're wondering why it takes so long for my sword to do damage, because it does half the amount of damage as the original game. This D-pad feels so bad. I wish I could use some sort of better controller, but I'm not trying to grind through, I could not do that right now. But if I do, I'll say next stream if you're somehow here. Leave this area. I purposefully set it up like this though, so you get told to go left. If you listen to those directions, the first thing you'd come see is this, right? But this isn't even referring to the thing I was talking about. This is just to make you know where that is. And if you want to, if you're curious about the wizard's lair, you would go east 2 fields, just like it says. And then here's where it is. See how it says map A? It says map A, but this is actually under the curtain of the code. This is actually level 4, just with the same palette and name as level 1. Level 1 was actually the other entrance to map A. But see, it needs another key. A quote-unquote key. Let's get some health back. Just wanted to get that heart piece. Yeah, everything, even the sprite for Link, is inspired off of A Link to the Past. Minus some of the back sprites and some of the front sprites. It's like a combo of A Link to the Past and Link's Awakening. But that lore-wise, that is the same Link. So I was like, it's fine if I do that, I guess. It just looks smoother anyways. Oh yeah, also, Legend mode does not have money-making games. This house right here, on both other modes, is a money-making game. But for Legend mode, it's just more secret money. I really should get a better controller than this. It feels so stiff. Like, I don't know if you've ever held a GameCube controller, but this controller feels like the D-pad is like the entire D-pad moves if you move your finger on it. This area is the Lost Woods. I can't believe I was even able to do this, but this is the first time I was able to make a Lost Woods area have music. And it's just the Twilight Princess Sacred Grove just looping over and over again, the intro to the Sacred Grove. This heart piece is also the only way out of here. This was this is who you really needed to find when, and what that hint was referring to. in map A, this lady, if you went in the house above and you learned that the wizard's lair was 2 fields east and saw that keyhole, you would know exactly what she's talking about. Key to the wizard is in the woods, and the woods are the woods that we were just in with the music. So you're like, oh, okay, so I have to go through the woods to open that area. This, the desert and tower, hold the lost woods true route. That is vague because most people didn't find the desert or tower yet, and in fact, you can't even get to the tower as it stands right now. But at least you'll know what the path through the lost woods is by looking at this. And if you talk to her one more time and get the last message, she'll say search east first. That is referring to the location of map B, which is all the way to the east. So all I'm going to do now, I'm going to just collect all the heart pieces that are possible to collect right now and get the ice rod. The ice rod does more melee damage than the sword, even in legend mode, but it is it's very small. Like it's almost unnoticeable, but still good enough to help you. And a lot of people don't know this, but if you press A and B at the same exact time, when you have the rod in your hand, the sword and the rod will be used at the same time by Link, and the damage value will stack. So whatever, and that only goes for enemies that are weak to both rod and sword melee attacks. So that works on bosses like Gleok. That works on enemies like Gorias. Basically any enemy that is weak to a melee attack by the rod and by the sword, pressing them at the same time will cause it to take the damage of both of the items you are holding. This is just, this is Link's twin. If you give him a permit later in the game, he can do something good for you. Funnily enough, my beta tester, Ultima, he's actually the one who wrote the review. If you go to the site right now and check the product page, or the hack page, he's the only one that wrote a review so far. This one screen eluded him. This area, because I guess it is kind of out of the way. Like if you're just walking, you probably will kind of just skip it, I guess. I can understand skipping this place. It's just off to the side, but he missed it on this side of the world and the other side of the world, that same screen. It was funny when he told me that. I'm actually gonna go possibly grind some rupees because you have to grind them in legend mode. But we will see. I just want to get some more heart pieces. This area, like, I don't know if it's easy to tell, but this entire overworld is inspired off of A Link to the Past. Even this little grove of trees is supposed to be the grove of trees where the flute boy plays the flute on A Link to the Past. Alright, now I have enough to get the ice rod. Yikes. It's just another warp zone that I made. I'm gonna get that burnable tree up there. Am I really gonna die right now? I'm gonna save after. Yeah, I have to save. I do not want to have to collect everything I just collect. Let me save. So, plan of attack for legend mode is to grind for at least a potion and then enter map B. But I want to do that after I get the ice rod. You know, actually, I could go inside map C. Just to get it out of the way. I'll probably do that. Because the only thing that's in there is, what's it called? The arrows. Which there's a hint for that later that I'll show you, but I just kind of want to get it out of the way so I don't have to come back. I'm already nearby. Oh, but oof. Without potions? Maybe I should get a potion first. Legend mode map C. With no potions. It's doable, but painful. Yeah, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna go here, because there's a potion shop here. Let me just get rid of that warp zone. So what the warp zone actually is, it's the old pay me for the door repair charge, but I removed the ability for the money to be robbed from you. And I also just changed the text. That's why she only appears once. The door repair charge enemy, after you saw him once, he would disappear forever. So, that's the point. If I can beat map C without using a potion, I'll probably just get the other heart piece that I wanted to get. Because there's a heart piece that you must not take damage to obtain it. So I'll save with this potion. Here's map C. Oh yeah, I forgot. The layout's different. This is a legend mode only difference. Oh crap, I forgot. I put these guys in this room too. Yeah, in legend mode, there's a lot of these jumping skeletons, and this is the only point in the game where you're forced to fight them without a bow. It's only just for map C. Oh my gosh, I cannot lose hearts right here. This is easily doable with hearts. Without hearts, it is so annoying. So, I very much don't want to take damage. That's why you may see me pause buffer a little bit. Select button is a lifesaver. I imagine most people wouldn't try to save their health just to do this, but it is the most effective way to do it. So, I mean, if you are playing on Legend mode, you probably have figured out that you should just do it this way. It is the smartest way to do it. I don't expect most people to play Legend mode because of the description of Legend mode. But, oh great, perfect. Wait. I'm gonna just get this hourglass, and now I can just totally clear this room out. I got very lucky. This room is the one that's harder than that one, because there's... Oh, no, this is not this room. Oh, crap. How do I not remember me... Like, what? Oh my gosh. just don't want him to jump into the doorway or I'm gonna have to leave. I think this was a last minute adjustment. For some reason I remember fighting darkness in here on Legend mode. I think, yeah, it's because as I was playing Legend mode, I was making certain key changes to make it more difficult. Please don't go in the doorway. Oh my gosh. Hey buddies. Can you leave the door? Oh, yeah, this is gonna be way harder now. I'm gonna just try to pause buffer my way through this. Ah, dang it. Give up. Do it again. I got lucky in that first room for no reason. You guys will see this is possible. It may seem impossible, but it's possible. It's hard for me to do it, and that's what I kind of wanted. I wanted it still to be hard even for me, because I like the challenge, but I don't know. I can easily imagine people complaining about this. I don't want them. I hope they don't complain about it, because I already explained and warned, like 3 times I warned inside the difficulty selector about this mode and not to choose it. If you are not great at the game, or if you're not looking for that sort of experience, but some people will not read things when it's very good to read things, so. Oh my goodness, time for this again. Doing this on a Wii though feels a little cooler than doing it on a computer. That's just for sure. Yeah, my this sword is only doing 0.8 point. It's like 0.8 damage in hexadecimal, so it is very weak. One of my sword attacks are half as strong as the original wood sword, so I have to do 2 attacks to be as strong as the wood sword in the original game. I want to at least, if I can, try to do map B before I end stream. My wife's at work right now. I always do graveyards, and she's always doing like a combo of PM to AM shifts, so I'm free for now. But once it hits 8 p.m. Pacific time, I'm out. My time's gonna have to get cut short. But right now it's only like 12:50, so I got hours. If I really want to sit here and gruel my way through Legend mode, I have nothing else to do today. So may as well. Alright, this room. This room is the doorway camping room. I could stand in between those middle statues, but it's just so risky. I want to wait till there's at least like a couple left. That's why I'm doorway camping. And I only left this door open so you could doorway camp, actually, if you don't know. Because some of these rooms are so difficult without doorway camping that I was like, yeah, I gotta at least let them doorway camp if they don't have anything but the wood sword. And this wood sword is so trash. Yeah, I might have to just step out of there. I just hope you guys give me an hourglass. That will save my time. Save me so much time. Great. If I get hit by any of them, I'm just dead. I can get hit by a fireball. Like, if I get hit, I'll try to just only get hit by a fireball and then waste a potion. Oh my gosh, bruh. Yes, I'm so lucky. Oh my gosh, I hate this room. I'm gonna have to just do the next room with a potion. Unless these guys can give me a heart. Nah. If I get a fairy, I'll be extra lucky. Money! Here's the annoying part. If I lose here, I may as well just start over so I can get my potion back if I waste this one. This room right here is pretty easy. It's just the one afterwards that kind of sucks. You just stack these boys up and you're good. Come on. It's tedious but not too hard, this room. I could easily see someone giving up inside this room, or inside this dungeon, and just taking the key from inside of here and then totally misusing it in a different dungeon. And I really hope they wouldn't do that, but it is possible. These guys are taking forever to get stacked up. Okay, fine. I didn't want to, but I have to. This might be good right here. Yes! Thank you guys. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to waste a potion. Alright. This next room is evil. However, there is a specific thing about— oh, you can't doorway camp in here. There's a specific thing about this room. For some reason, they jump all the way on the left side and then they start clustering up, and it makes it easier. I don't know why. I think it's just because the layout of this room. They because the water pits. Oh, I just made the room impossible. I get hit once, I'm dead. I just want to save this potion so badly. Save it for that heart piece. I'm so pause buffering right now, and I'm not guilty about it. Oh my gosh. See what I'm trying to say? I mean, I guess the GameCube controller does make pause buffering easier. I could just press the Z. Ah, I had to waste that. It's so not fair. Come on, guys. Just give me a clock. Hourglass. Oh my gosh. Please don't lose right here. I have to like do every trick in the book. I have to pause buffer, add a freaking spin attack like this, everything just to try to like not get murdered right here. I wasted both potions just in those 2 rooms. That's horrible. Okay, maybe I don't have to pause buffer anymore, I don't think. I just... Thank you! Last one. So these jumping skeletons are inspired off the jumping skeletons from A Link to the Past. Oh, hello? Sorry. I didn't look at the stream in a while. But okay, you followed me on Reddit, thank you. I'll follow you back. Yeah, I will. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so glad that was the last hit. Because he was about to jump on me and I would have died. This is exactly why I wanted to do this now. Because now I have the arrows. And there's nothing else to do in here when you get the arrows, at least for now at this point in the game. So it is totally fine to just save. Yeah, I'm gonna have to grind. The best place to grind at this point in the game. Oh, you know what? There's another heart piece I need to get. I'm just doing things so out of order right now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the rod so I can have stronger attacks when I press them at the same time. Ouch. Oh, there are Lionels here. I totally forgot. I was like, aren't there supposed to be levers? But I forgot. It's because I wanted to make... Oh, crap. I wanted to make the path to getting the rod a little bit harder on Legend mode. Or a little bit more annoying, at least. This isn't hard with the boomerang, it's just kind of annoying. It's more tedious, I guess I should say. Okay, I'm gonna have to reload the room. They're standing like in the worst possible area to stand. Come on, guys. The only way to attack if you're at the side of the screen is to attack to the left or right, and then... How did I just get hit? I didn't know they could actually hit me down there. That's the first time that's ever happened. I've never been hit at the bottom, like, or at the corner of the screen ever. In the overworld. Actually, maybe once, but it was because there was a moblin spawned at the edge and stared at me. Usually you're not supposed to be able to get hit over in those areas. Like, watch, for example, standing right here will prevent you from getting hit. If they shoot an arrow, it won't hit me, see? That's why I was surprised. for 100% sure, the early game is way harder on Legend mode as opposed to like the more later game. It's still hard in the later game, don't get me wrong, but it's way harder early game. If I was playing this on hero mode, I would be so far in right now. No, why would I do that? Oh my gosh, dude. I'm just gonna pause buffer my way out of this. I don't care. Well, I guess I have to restart. Oh my gosh. I succeeded in making that annoying. Oh, did I already get that and save? Oh, I didn't save, I just pressed continue. If I were to have quit and died, then that would have been closed. It's just hard to keep track. I might just do this. Not many people know you can do this at all, but I'm just tired of this area. I'm gonna clear these guys out. I'm just gonna pay attention where that Zora is spawning. Because if they spawn at like that bottom tip area, I'm just gonna get hit again. There you guys go. Now get out of here. This is what I needed. It's not many hearts, but it's some hearts. Okay, I'm just going to do this. This is the safest way out of there. I know no one's in stream right now, but I'm just trying to keep it engaging by talking. Hopefully it's not annoying me constantly yapping, but I'm trying to give some sort of dev commentary, I guess, if you could say. This area too is also, there's a, if you would look at the map on Link to the Past, this bush is also there too. And there's a graveyard right here on A Link to the Past. In hero mode and in traveler mode, the town has basically no enemies. It has like one, I think only one moblin per area. Really want to get that heart piece, but I would have to waste money. What I'm going to do is I'm going to save and I'm going to go farm. Since there's no money making game to farm. See how like my sword and my wand are going at the same time? This is stacking the damage. So if I hit this guy, he'll die in one hit, see? As long as I press A and B at the same time. It's hard to pull off, kinda. It's kinda easier actually in a GameCube controller. Depending on the controller, it's kinda difficult though. But it is a useful trick. It works on Dark Nuts, it works on a lot of enemies. Basically, like I said, anything that is weak to the rod and the sword, that tactic works on. This is the best place to farm. The desert. And then if I enter this dungeon, that's map D. If I enter there, the enemies will just respawn, so I can just keep leaving and re-entering. But I need to get 255 because I need potion money. If I really wanted to go quick, I could just keep re-entering and stand here. I don't know if that's quicker than just going down a stream. Probably not. I feel like there's more drop variety if I just do it like this. Probably seeing the trend again. The desert is in the bottom left of the map on Link to the Past also. This game is probably the longest Zelda 1 hack out there, outside of Legend of Link. I just wish the Legend... I've made a review on the Legend of Link. If you check ROM hacking, it looks very, like, from the outside looking in. And someone has told me this before. Someone was like, are you just jealous of that guy? And I was like, no, I think it's awesome that he was able to pull that off. I wish I could do what he does with ROM hacks. But... where he could have had the greatest Zelda 1 ROM hack ever is if he just made brand new dungeons. He has all the exact same dungeons as the original game. If you go in level 1, it's the same layout as level 1. The only difference is that the items in there are different, but also the entire overworld was a exact replica of Link's Awakening's overworld. So it very was off-putting in every single building. There was so many buildings, and all of them were shops. There was like nothing unique to find in the buildings. It just turned me off so bad. I feel like the early game is where it suffers the most, but the early game is where you're supposed to draw people in. So yeah, I would love to like if he offered me to design dungeons, I would have definitely done it for him. I just wish it had real dungeons in there, not just reused. For every ROM hack I've made, I've been able to make different designs and shapes for the dungeons. So I kind of feel like there's no excuse for that. Almost done growing. I think this is Zelda 1's version of the power crouch stab. A and B at the same time. I'm shocked that the game doesn't just prioritize one damage value over the other. Because that's what I would think would happen. The game is just like, oh, he's holding the sword and the rod. Let me just choose to make the rod attack. So it actually detects that both hit and it stacks the damage, which is pretty cool. I think I can be done grinding now. That's the last time to enter. I feel like this is the type of game where you should try to get everything as early as possible. I don't care if I'm getting hurt because there's a fairy right here. I'm gonna just buy... I'm gonna go this way, buy a potion, and then I'm gonna get that heart piece I mentioned. It's just because the heart piece, you must take force damage to get it. Take force damage. I think it said take for some reason. There we go. This might not even need bombs. I mean, not bombs, excuse me. Might not need a potion. I hope it doesn't, because I don't want to have to grind with it more. Oh yeah, I don't need a potion. We're good. I would be killing these with bombs, but they will still survive. That's the reason why I'm just using a boomerang. If this was hero mode, I think they would die in one hit by a bomb right when I wake them up. There we go. That's the heart piece I wanted to get underneath that Armos. There's a funny thing, if you catch the boomerang and then attack right when you catch the boomerang, you'll move with your sword out for a few seconds. This area has another free bomb spot. I don't know how noticeable it is, but see this right here? This wall is slightly different than the other ones. It's like a point on it. That's how you know if there's a bomb will crack. In legend modes and hero modes look the same, but traveler mode has it kind of easier to tell. Look at that. That's the there's a secret area. I'll show that way later. You'll see. Oh wait, I could just do this. What am I doing? See? One hit with both. That only benefits those who know about it, though. That's the guy I was talking about. He tells you where that the arrows are in map C. I try to give as many context clues and just enough hints for you to move forward. Like, if you explore, you can find the desert, so the desert and the tower hold the true route. You'd be like, okay, maybe I should go to the desert because I only know where that is. And if you were to only explore the desert because you can't reach the tower, you would be wondering where the tower is, but you'll eventually get to the item that lets you go and reach the tower. Alright, that is as many possible heart pieces as can be obtained as of now. That can be obtained as of now. Even these Armos sprites are inspired from A Link to the Past. There's so much in this game, just Link to the Past inspired. Just look at this dungeon. If you stand in the upper tile, they won't rush at you. Look, they'll rush at me now. If I stand in the upper half like this, they won't rush you. See? What? How did I get hit by that? This dungeon is actually a little tedious, even though there's more easier enemies. It's because the Gorios do so much damage in Legend mode, that's the reason why. Oh, what am I doing? I forgot. Oh my gosh. Have to use bombs. See what I mean? It's a little easier, but also very hard. I'm gonna just get that heart piece and go straight inside. Oh, but I wanted to have this open. Maybe I'll just open the bone spot again. See that D-pad making me do that? Mm-mm. You know, actually, I might get this heart piece and then save. Just so I don't have to keep getting it every time I lose, if I lose. I don't plan on losing 1,000 times, but it's possible, so I'm gonna prepare for it. Okay, this is gonna be the lucky chance. I'm not gonna. I totally forgot that that door shuts on you in legend mode, and it threw me off so badly. Dude, what am I doing? No heart, how sad. Okay. Let's do this again without messing up miserably and forgetting about wall masters. Oh, thank you. Why is there always a bot in the chat talking about cheap viewers? I feel like every single time I stream that happens to me. It's like a super random name. Okay, this time I'm not gonna die in this room and totally get caught off guard. This room I'm trying to get into, but I can't. I wait for that. There's a room on the right wall that you can walk to. It's like 1,000 things out to get me. There we go. That's what I'm trying to do. The thing about bubble rooms is that the enemies never respawn once you get rid of them. That's the reason why I made this a bubble room. Pause buffering is so helpful in legend mode. if I don't do this the slow way, I will die very quickly. So. Come on, everybody just stack up right there. Come on. Just join the party. It's a Goria rave. If they can just stop, just go east, I mean west, just go left a little bit, go left. Just barely. Just go left, come on. Ah, these guys are stupid. You know what, I'm just gonna have to, wait. No, they're like just bent on not scooting up a little bit. Okay. If these guys can stay frozen for just a bit, perfect. At full health again. This room is just for the money. So since it's so necessary in Legend mode. Can I please not get hit by this guy? He's insta-kill. Oh my gosh, I'm fumbling. Right now, red bats in Legend mode do 5 hearts on the green tunic, so I would just die immediately if he touches me. I'm not trying to slowly pummel Gorios to death. Again. Oh no. Thank you. Oh, come on. How did I let myself get hit? The diagonal angle is better if you're facing upwards when you're throwing it diagonally. I don't know why, it just was made like that. You know what? I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna go way back here. This rod beam is so weak, by the way. It only does 0.4 damage. And, I mean, 4 damage in decimal in Legend mode, which is very minuscule. It's half as strong as the wood sword. So it's extra weak. It's half as sword as Legend mode's wood sword. So if Legend mode's wood sword is half the strength as the original wood sword, that beam is like a quarter of the wood sword's original damage value, which is absolutely horrible. Oh, 2 fairies. I don't even need. That can be reached by a different staircase, and I will get there eventually, and you'll see. What? I cannot believe that just happened. I cannot believe that just happened. How did I let that happen? That is such a rookie mistake. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. I just walked in there and let myself get grabbed. That's crazy. I'm glad I don't gotta do that fireball, that one room. See, it's already open. I'm gonna probably purposefully beat these guys again, just because I need the hearts. That's horrible that I just let that happen. Oh my gosh. Of course I would let this happen. Yay, give up. Yay, let's do it again. How did I do that so badly? I should have, the second I got grabbed by the wall master, I should have just saved. Because I just wasted so much time. Doing it again on video just makes it more, there's just even more pressure to do everything right. Let's go. This time I'm not gonna freaking fumble. I'm gonna just be silent. I'm gonna focus entirely. Oh. Oh, I forgot. We'll get it, guys. We'll get it. This is what I wanted. A mode that's hard even for me. Dude, what am I doing? Can I stop? I'm dead serious. I'm not messing up at all. Like I said, I'm not messing up again. I'm tired of messing up. Dude, how did I let that happen? No, bro. I can't believe I messed up when I was already this far. I'm about to just do a potion. I do not want to start this over. I'm not even gonna risk that. What? That's not supposed to happen. What I should have done last time, instead of be an idiot, was just sit here and spam boomerang. I don't know why I didn't. That's what I should have did last time. Wasted so much time because I didn't. Dude, how am I letting this happen? This D-pad is so hard. This is where I possibly fumble everything again. Yeah. I already can tell. I'm just gonna drink the potion. I don't even care. I just do not want to do that again. I'm just in a doorway camp. Never mind, I can't doorway camp. I forgot because boomerang goes through doorway. Please, stack up. I need Thank you. I will be back later for that. This room is not worth fumbling. I will say that right now. I just want to get the bats at least. I have a better spawn this time though. Dude, can I please stop doing that? Okay, you know what? No. Not doing that. I need to know when I'm pushing my limit. Oh my god. Could I just do this stupid? I just want to put a bomb on these guys. There's already a bomb right there. May as well. Oh my gosh! I almost just sold that. Okay. Use another bomb. Yes! Come on. Crap. I did too many stupid decisions. Now I'm gonna suffer in this room. I'm pause buffering. I do not care. I do not want to do this that again. Like, I really don't. I've come so far. Just to lose. Heck no. Yes, now you're gonna die. Dude! Oh! Why is he circling me so much? Please! This bubble is so bad. Okay. This is a better room than half of that bullcrap. I'm just gonna pause buffer. Hopefully get my life back. Oh my gosh. If that fireball hits me, it's over. Okay. I'm not fireball death anymore. Oh my gosh, this is so stressful. I don't know if I'm making this look easy, but you guys should try it. Because it is not easy. I'm just gonna pause buffer. I just need to. It's just, I cannot do that all again. what? There's another one? Okay, cool. This is insta-death room. Also pause buffering. Not risking it. Thank you. I'm glad that Zelda 1's pause button freezes everything on the screen, because that is so useful. So, we're not going to push that block yet, because we're going to get this bombable spot. Hopefully there's no bats in here. There is bats in here. Great. If the second dungeon is stressful, you know you've made a hard game. Especially trying to get 0 death save file. I have to do everything perfectly. This is that hard piece from earlier that I mentioned. Here we go. I think too, oh crap, I think the boss room, I'm gonna need my sword back from the bubble. This you'll get instantly hit if you don't scoot forward immediately. So I'll wait for them to try to come get me. This room right here is only a trap room. The purpose of it is just to try to give you blue back. So I guess it's kind of useful. Oh yeah, I forgot, it's a push block. Okay, I need to keep this. I have everything I need now. I can beat this place. But I'm gonna go get some more bombs. Wait, actually, there's one more bomb spot I forgot about. Yeah, I'm gonna save. I do not want to die. I've come so far. I'm gonna save, get some bombs. I need them for the boss. Wait, I'm gonna get some more potions too. I'm not gonna have to use it. I bet. I just need my rupees not to be maxed out, because every rupee I get, I'm just wasting on a full wallet. If I don't. And there's so many enemies in there that give you money, so it'd be kind of a waste if I didn't take advantage of that. How did I fumble that so hard? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die right there. Yep. Give up. Keeping this zero death save file is very difficult. But it's doable. I guess that's what matters. I just need to use this trick. It's just I keep hitting it with a projectile and it messes up what I'm trying to do. Okay, time to go straight to the boss. We're gonna get to these staircases, that staircase right there. That's what we're aiming for. There's a lot of rooms to. There's a lot of rooms where legend mode that you have to defeat all the enemies to progress, and so it's like everything is some kind of skill check. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use bombs. Oh my gosh, this room. I don't know if I should kill these guys or not, because I needed the bombs, and now I need to kind of get them back. I could try to get it from them, but it's very unlikely. Oh, well, I'm glad I did that, I guess. Everything but bombs. It's like I did 1 health, but I need bombs. The only way I'm going to be able to proceed is if I perfectly place... Oh, I think there's one more bomb I didn't collect, actually. In that Gloria room ahead. So I'll just get that. Oh, I forgot. Killing enemies while you're standing on them causes you to get hurt. Now I just lost 3 hearts of damage for that. Amazing. There's a bomb in this next room on the right, if I remember correctly. I just had to defeat all the enemies to get it. Which is a lot easier said than done. Come on, everybody, just come in the party, please. Join the party. Join the rave circle. This guy is so stubborn. Well. I guess once again it's worth it to go away and kill enemies. There we go. Now I'm prepared. Enough. Come on, why would I do that? I knew that could happen. When you're pushing the block, it becomes not tangible. So enemies can phase through it. And I totally just didn't care. Bum rushed the block. I lost half a heart for no reason. I mean, a whole heart for no reason. Sorry. Oh no, I forgot. I think I'm the only one that's made a ROM hack of Zelda 1 where I made the rupees green. I'm gonna wait till the blue one comes over here and I'm just gonna let him hit me. Watch this be 3 Dodongos if I can remember correctly. Yep. You know these are actually Helmosaurs. These are in A Link to the Past also. And the boss of the Dark World First Palace is the Helmosaur King. That wasn't too bad. Yup, I have, thank you. And I already got the arrows earlier. Strong weapon. Alright, perfect. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save. Again. Straight for the next dungeon. A lot of this is a very, I put this on the hack page. This game is very dungeon focused. And you can see that just by like what you have to do. You're consistently just going to the next dungeon. It is a lot of dungeons. But I mean, I feel like dungeons are the highlight of Zelda games anyway, so hopefully people don't feel like the whole game takes place in a big dungeon. full wallet again. I actually need a full wallet because it'll be very useful soon. So the whole reason of getting the bow and arrow from maps B and C so you can enter your map D, because the Goma in this game, the Armos Knights, are blocking your way forward. I also did the Armos Knights because in Link to the Past, that is the boss of the bow dungeon. So I was like, you know, it would be cool if I just made that be the boss that's weak to arrows, because he is weak to arrows in Link to the Past too. In Legend mode, this guy takes more than one hit. I'm probably gonna drink a potion. No, I'm not. I'll just play it safe. And I purposefully got rid of the doorway here so you can't doorway camp. On legend mode. There we go. Alright. Yeah, see, that's 3 hits in legend mode. In hero mode, I think it's 2 hits. What? Come on, bro. Something in my eye. Yeah, I said too. I've told a couple people, if I make another ROM hack, my wife will kill me. Oh. Yeah, she supported me doing it, but at the same time, she's like, "Oh my gosh, the ROM hack." Or like, she'll be asleep sometimes, or when I was still hacking it, and I'll be up late hacking, and she'll be like, "When are you gonna come to bed?" I'll be like, I will," and I'll just be hacking. So she didn't like it because she felt like it would get rid of cuddle time. Many a late night was spent hacking this game. Even just for the oh my gosh, making some of the overworld combos. I don't know if you guys know this, but the way Zelda 1 is designed, the entire overworld uses stripes of graphics. So say for example, these stairs all the way down through this blank land into this rock, that's a whole strip of land, and it's just made up of a bunch of strips. So this is one strip where there's a rock in the middle, and you have to use the already pre-existing strips to make. That's how Nintendo was able to save so much space. I don't know why they tried saving so much space, because they had so much extra space that they were able to make an entire second quest full of dungeons. So it's kind of funny if you think about it. They accidentally mismanaged what they could do. Alright, this is a real attempt. I'm not gonna get shot in the doorway. Come on, dude. So I'm just gonna, I don't care if I pause buffer. Oh my gosh, bro. Might have to, yeah, I am going to do that for sure. I'm gonna do this real quick, because I need the extra life. Oh my gosh. time, I'm not gonna do that. Oh yeah, this is when this trick becomes very useful. Basically makes your sword as strong as the regular wood sword if you attack at the same time. Oh crap, I didn't realize he was there. Whoa! Why is all the bubbles at the bottom half? And they're trying to cut me off now. Oh my gosh. Probably gonna just continue after this room just to get my health back. I really don't want to waste potions. It's looking like what's gonna happen though. At least if I clear this room, they won't respawn because of the bubbles. Thank you. Saving that. You know, I'm gonna do this. I need the extra life. I can't be walking around in here. Oh no, I forgot. This is one of the rooms that it turns them into enemies again. So they will respawn. This has to be the lucky chance then. I'm just gonna go crazy with bombs. Dude, there's no way you hit that. Thank you. The trick with darkness is you have to face away from them. A lot of people don't know that, and then they just spam bombs in their face and wonder why they don't die. You have to face away from them. That's the only way it actually does damage. And if it is doing damage, it's because you got lucky enough for them to turn the other direction. What am I doing, dude? I could just keep full health. Let's go again. I knew you were gonna do that, bro. The second I go in this room, his eye already opens. Okay. I need to get out of this area. Oh my gosh. Oh my, how did that happen? Keep pressing stupid things. These bombs. I really want to save this potion at least for the next room. This first room requiring a potions is so crazy. But it fits the description. Legend mode. Perfectly. This mode basically says you know what you're getting yourself into. Gotta save that. And I'm also gonna drink a potion. Okay. You guys stop chasing me, please? That's a clean hit. Oh my gosh, these bubbles. I'm just stand in the middle now. Oh my gosh, I hate that. Staying in the middle doesn't work half the time. Dude! Freaking bubble won't get off my case. Did I change? Is this stream name? Does it say, what's the stream name? Oh, okay. It doesn't say necessarily. It's more simple than I'm making it out to be. It's as simple as don't get hit by bubbles. I already basically did that room. I should have just drank the potion. I just keep getting greedy. I don't want to waste my potion. I need my arrows immediately because he's gonna open his eye immediately. Dude, there's no way that hit me. There's no way that just hit me. Okay. Can I please just get past this room? It's so simple. All I need is a key. I'm gonna save immediately after this room. I'm not doing it again. Ah! You guys keep cornering me. Could get lucky and get a clock. Yeah, ah! Get off of me! Freaking bubble! It literally moves as fast as me. So it's so difficult trying to get it off your tail. Tailgating bubbles. Freaking. Okay, potion. I see you. Oh, what am I doing? I'm supposed to be using bombs. 3 bombs is enough to seal the deal with these guys. Bubble! This room. You know what I could have did? I could have just shot. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Why didn't I think of that earlier? These are stronger anyway. Oh my gosh. Please get off of me, bro. That is exactly why I'm pause buffering. That is a frame 1 interaction. Thank you. Oh my gosh. You know what? Part of me doesn't want to save because I feel like it's not honest. I'll just do it like this anyway. Hopefully people know that pause buffering is very useful because I do mention it in my instruction manual. This is gonna suck. I might have to get another potion. This room is intentionally made to make you use the rod, by the way. Because there's no way you're gonna be able to keep your sword in this. It's a rod blocked. Especially because getting your sword back requires you to take damage in this mode. Ooh, bombs. May as well take them. Oh, I forgot that. I totally forgot about that. This is the doorway camp. First, actually, let me hurt him a little bit. It's gonna take forever. Dude, you took that long to explode. Everyone, eat this. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna save because this fireball will hit me if I unpause. And I will come back. Oh my goodness. You guys will see. There will be a 0 on my save file. And there will be no save states. I don't care. You guys are gonna watch me brute force my way through and sometimes pause buffer just to escape the jank. Someone having a cartridge with this game in legend mode would be crazy. Okay, let's try again. I swear that those fireballs aim perfectly at you and never miss when you enter that room. Oh crap, I gotta do this again. I totally forgot about this. just gonna use the red bubbles to my advantage to knock back myself away from the blue one. Oh, that hurt me! Oh my gosh. I'm saving my bombs, dude. I don't want to waste them on this room. I just need the blue one, come on. I got greedy and then I suffered miserably for it earlier. Should've just stayed in the doorway with full health. But because I'm already out, I'm gonna still hurt them a bit. Really? Okay, the rest is gonna be doorway camp. I'm not wasting. Oh my gosh! How? How do I keep doing that? How do I keep sticking out of the door enough to get hit? Thank you. I was not trying to grab that, come on. Do I really gotta waste it? I wanted to save that for something more difficult. Okay, this has no fireballs, and that's way better, honestly. Fireballs are the only thing that make this difficult, I feel like. This does, you know what? Maybe... I just remembered that blue dark nuts is 3 hearts of damage in legend mode. Maybe I'll drink a potion so I don't gotta come back here. Oh my, I almost killed myself. Come on, bombs. Thank you! I'm so glad I didn't waste that potion. Way more comfortable now. want to waste all my money. But I'm gonna have to grind anyway. Thank you for not trapping me. Did I waste a potion already? Yeah, I did. Okay. This room kind of sucks, if I'm being honest. But I do give bombs. And it is intentionally for this. Oh! More bombs! And you're gonna all die. Okay, they should die pretty easy now. With the double trick. I'm just gonna nickname this. Oh crap! I don't want to waste this potion. I'm stressing so much. You don't know how hard it is to rhythmically pause and unpause without overdoing it. Okay, I got this one. Oh my goodness, dude. This next room sucks too. We'll see if I die. Part of me feels like I will. Okay. What you have to do I gotta let them close at the same time. Oh my god. That's the heart piece. That's kind of evil, right? But that's the design. It's supposed to be evil. That's all of this dungeon now. All I have to do is get this heart piece that I didn't get earlier because I wanted to come back. I planned on surviving that. But it's right in here. And this is gonna close on me instantly. Oh crap. Can I walk through this wall or no? Yeah, I'm gonna save. This is some good progress. No, I won't save. I'll just go to the start of the dungeon. If I die from this, that'd be so stupid. I already made it to the end and I just died to something that I can kill in one hit. Oh, perfect. That's no longer a threat. Whoa! What the heck? I've never, ever had that happen. What am I doing? What the freak? Here we go. This is what we needed, guys. Power bracelet. I mean, the Titan's Mitt. Now I'm gonna go to the start of the dungeon. That's all there is in here. The next dungeon is literally one field south. Can't miss it. I did this on purpose. It's like you just get the glove, and then literally right in front of your face is some boulders. So gives you a way to test it out. You test it out. There's map E. Here's what I'm gonna do though. I'm gonna save. And grind. Because now with this power bracelet we can get a better shield, which is very needed. Oh yeah, I also put this guy here, I forgot. This is honestly faster than even using the one above, because I don't even have to wait for the leaving the cave animation. Perfect. That's all I needed. I needed that many rupees. I'm gonna head over here. This is where we can now access with the power bracelet. Right here, it's just another warp zone because you're only supposed to leave. It's only that whole puzzle's there to access another area. Yay! And I also sell cheaper red potions here. So I'm gonna use my entire wallet real quick and get this. Now I have the mirror shield. What I'm going to do is say I'm gonna purposefully keep this blue boomerang for now, and I'm gonna see about doing a dungeon real quick with just one potion. I think it's possible. I think it's doable because it's very small. I might grind a little bit actually before I go in that dungeon. Oh, I forgot. I want to grind until I at least get some hearts to fill up my health, and I'll just take whatever rupees I get while doing it. Forgot. In legend mode, I purposefully made all these enemies be shield stealers, so you literally just buy your shield to possibly get it taken. You know, why am I so impatient? I'll just be patient. Okay, let's try again. How do I keep what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just get full health, and I keep forgetting I can just block the fireballs. I'm all trying to dodge them still. I got scarred. Those fireballs are such a threat that I'm like subconsciously avoiding them now. 2 hearts of damage because legend mode is a lot for a fireball. Dude, let me just stay in the doorway. This is so dangerous. Too greedy though. I say that and then I literally step out like 5 seconds later. Why? Oh my goodness. Those guys are tanks. So many turret rooms. I'm gonna use bombs. I can't. I just fear losing this full wallet shield. Oh my gosh. Just imagine how, oh my, nope. Nope. Why did I forget about the whiz robes? Can't believe this. I should have kept my bombs. Because you have to kill them. It looks like you don't have to kill them, but you have to kill them. No joke. I just don't want to leave the room on accident. Don't leave the room. This is necessary because there's a pushable block in here. I almost left and reset all their health. Oh, great, dude. Stupid bubble. I'm not even risking this, dude. Ah, no, wrong one. This isn't Perils of Darkness. I thought I changed that block to the other side in Perils of Darkness. You need this key. That is the only reason why that is necessary. You can't buy keys in Legend mode either, so if you use a key in a different dungeon, you're screwed. You have to do everything correctly. Yay. Okay, so holy. Imagine not having the big shield in here. Okay, I'll just use bombs. Oh, this is gonna be impossible. There's a boss after here, I forgot. Unless I just get some fairy right here. Oh my gosh, dude, this is impossible. I know it's impossible because I made it, dude. What did I say? Oh my gosh, why would I do this? That honestly pissed me off. Let me do all of that again. Should have just saved and quit. What's wrong with me? I knew it was impossible. Luckily, the next dungeon is not as stressful. The reason why this is stressful is because you're trying not to lose your shield. I'm gonna actually purposefully and intentionally farm money because I really need to be able to shoot arrows, and I don't have any money for arrows. I have like 14. What I needed to do earlier was just save and quit, go in there with 2 potions, and then use bombs immediately, and then try to finish it off with arrows. You guys want to see an attempt without the shield? Let's go. That's how it goes without the shield. Dude, I already had it. I can't believe I didn't just save and quit. I think it would be more impressive is if someone beat this one way through without dying, or pause buffering, or saving. So you can't even save, you just have to beat it all in one go. That would be crazy. And this is already pretty difficult, trying to get a zero death save file, but I can't imagine what someone doing what I just described would look like. And maybe you have the rule be just save before the final boss, because if you don't, your whole save file gets deleted. Hello? Is everybody on still? You said what? I feel that same way with like when we used to. I feel the same. I feel like you and Poofa are tied when it comes to that, because there was a time, like especially when I lived at Gigi's, when I would literally get home from work and I would just play hecka late. Remember that? I think you still live in Utah for sure. But that was hecka fun. I mean, if Poofa gets on and everyone's able to play, I'll hop on. I'm just tired of that game is Dead by Daylight. It's just. I mean, we could. It's just so stressful because you have to remember, Poofa's a good looper. I feel like I gotta take all of the loops on my shoulders if it's all you guys like that. I gotta take saving everybody on my shoulders, everyone's saying, save me, and then it just turns into like a trade because no one's there to save me. That stuff is so stressful and annoying. So, I feel like if Poofa's there, it takes some of the responsibility off of me. I will. How long were you usually? Oh, I don't know. How long were you guys playing when I got off? Really? Valid. That's what it feels like with me sometimes. Because it's like the stars have to align for everyone to be able to hop on. Alright. Just give me a second. I'll call him within like 15 minutes. Alright, love you. As my sister just called. I'm trying this with only one potion. I might have to. I'm gonna probably after I beat this dungeon, I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna stop for now. I've played pretty long. Oh, I'm gonna drink a potion. I'm not even gonna dare. I really don't want to waste my bombs because I want to use them on the whiz robes, but it's never enough. You know what? I'll save 4 just for those stupid whiz robes. Hopefully this is enough. Hopefully I can just kill him with these arrows. I just needed to do some mass damage with the bombs. One more bomb. How about that? Woo! Almost got my whole shield lost. What'd they say? Okay. Yeah, when he does that, I should instantly hop on. Perf. Alright. Love it too. I have one shot at this. I just want to get this key at least. This is something I already just did. That's the annoying thing about it. Come on, dude. This is basically a lost cause now. Unless I just get so lucky that no one... Yeah, I'm probably dead. Yeah, for now I gotta get off. Everyone wants me to get on. So peace. Hope you enjoyed the stream so far. Map E is destroying me. But next stream what I'll do is I'll just farm at the start, save, and I'm gonna get 2 potions. And hopefully I can just go all the way through and finish that. Alright. Have a good day, everyone.